Hello, my fellow countrymen. Good day. Yes, I want to talk about things I feel the government should look at this time. It's quite disturbing. They know, but they are pretending because nobody is talking about it. I want to take us down the memory lane. In the first place, let's look at Ghana as a country. Ghana has this controversial law targeted against the foreigners, but Nigeria in question are their main targets. The law has to do with Ghana Investment Promotion Center at 865 section 27. In this act, foreigners are not allowed to farm, to fish, to involve in any retail selling. For example, selling phones in retails, shoes, whatever. You cannot be allowed to drive taxi there. You cannot be allowed to teach in their schools. But here in Nigeria, they are free. They do all manner of job. Nobody restrict them. But over there, our people are caged. They are not allowed. Outside that, you look at US. Recently, US came up with a visa bond of 15,000 US dollars. That is just a condition to make sure people cannot easily enter US or apply for US visa. As if that is not enough, they came up with, if you don't have a social media handle that is up to 5 years, you might not be able to qualify to secure a visa to US. This applies to all applicants, whether you are for immigration or non-immigration visa. It cuts across everybody. Why all these restrictions? You look at South Africa. Recently, Dudula, a xenophobic group, came up with a position that no foreigner, when they say foreigner, they are talking of fellow blacks. They are not talking of white people, fellow blacks. That all foreign black people in their country will not be given access to their medical facilities. Everybody saw it. Most who needed the medical service died in the process. Some pregnant women, some that are very, very sick, died on the street, at the gate. This is what a fellow African brother is doing against his brother. That is in South Africa. Look at UK, all targeting Nigeria. They are limiting the number of skilled workers to be accepted in UK. Everybody, including Canada, wherever, they are all coming up with one restriction or the other. But in Nigeria, what do we see? Nigeria is a place where every Dick and Harry of all manner of foreigners walks into Nigeria, takes Nigeria NIN as if they are citizens, and end up looting our treasuries, looting up our natural resources, and walking away unchecked. This is where all these things are happening, which we cannot do anywhere outside Nigeria. It's just a pity. I read an article where this issue of social media handle came up, and I was reading through it. I saw what they wrote about the response of Nigerian government, that they are trying to come up with something that will make America to rescind their decisions. Why will Nigerian government, for God's sake, be trying to see how they will appeal to Americans to rescind their restrictions against Africans or Nigeria in particular? They are making us look beggarly. Our government should be ashamed of themselves. They should be ashamed. They are looking beggarly. Recently, Putin traveled to America, was invited to US. He went. And when, at the end of the day, he was being escorted, Trump asked him a simple question. When likely are you coming back to US? He says, meet me in Moscow. Can a Nigerian president talk in that manner, talk in that capacity? When we are talking of capacity, our leaders don't have what we call capacity. They lack it. Because if you have the substance to be a leader, if he knows what it takes to be in the throne, the seat you fought to be, you will know the value. Because you rigged your way to that position. You rigged your way to that seat. You really don't know what it takes to be there. If we should be ashamed of yourself, look at the way Trump humiliated African leaders that held meeting with him, 5 of them, asking the Liberian president, he speak good English. Where did he school? What kind of rubbish question is that to a president like him? When I talk, it's like I'm campaigning for Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso. That young man cannot take all those nonsense from any Western country. What is special about this Western country, by the way, if I may ask? The interest in Nigeria is to steal our gold, take our crude oil, and other mineral resources they are getting through the militants. Take these things away from Nigeria. You will not see them here. They are taking this thing through criminals. And the criminals are in the government is quite compromising through the channels of approving or keeping mute over the activities of the bandits. Because they are working together. At the end of the day, natural resources God has given to this country is being stolen away through militancy to the Western world. And at the end of the day, they'll be behaving towards us as if they are our masters, turning us to become their servants. Because our leaders does not have what we call substance to stand as a leader. Ghanaians are in Nigeria here. Nobody challenges them. We don't obstruct them. They are qualified to work anywhere. They are free to work. They move around freely. They do all manner of job. Nobody challenges them. Nobody stops them. But our people, they cannot do any job. Look at South Africa. What kind of country are we having? What kind of leaders are we having? People are tired of what they see here. And when they go out there, they treat them as if they are taboo. And our government fold their hands as if they are not concerned, as if they are not bothered what is happening to their citizens. I get very, very disturbed and angry about things I see on social media these days. Our leaders don't have direction. They don't even know what to do. They have lost ideas. Tribalism, nepotism, religion has blinded our leaders. They are not looking at the real reason why they are on oath, why they are on that position they are, to serve the nation. They don't understand what it means to serve. Most of them believe that once they get there, the doors of looting is theirs. They loot and loot and loot on there's no air for the citizens to breathe. I feel very pained when I see the restriction, the way Nigerians are being treated out there, as if they are smelling, as if they are carrying stigma or taboo. It hurts my feeling. It's time our leaders should come back. They should come back home and do the right thing, do the needful. Enough of all these insults within the African countries, within the Western countries. Nigerians have gone through so much. Cost of living is so expensive. There's no joy in the minds of every Nigerian. You go out again to make a living. Wahala. Nowhere they find succor. Everywhere is issues, restriction, insult, embarrassment. And our government is just busy thinking of 2027 election, thinking of how to loot more. That's all they know. May those who truly want to serve this country, may them make a U-turn. It's not still late to right the wrong to right. Let those that have ear, let them hear. Please don't forget to comment, to like and to subscribe. God bless you. And I don't know how long the Igbos are going to be chased up and down wherever they are found. I'm already talking of 2027. Nobody's looking at the happenings around the world. Where is questionable? The chiefs, in terms of giving title, should decline, no matter how much they offer them. The criminals are taking